Hey guys, this is David from My Vanguard here with another top 5 video for you guys. Of course, as you know, I haven't done top 5 for a very long time, but the last top 5 video I've seen was top 5 of the top, well I guess, champions of 2013. So, I guess, as a series I can go on, I'll go, since 2014 is going to be finishing up, I'm going to go top 5 of the 2014. So starting off with number 5. Don't have the actual cards anymore, but I'll put it up on somewhere here. So number 5, Glendios. Glendios was actually a very hard to get card, which a lot of people didn't play in Japanese format, but as soon as people got their Glendioses, you'll see them topping a little more consistently one by one, just because they can push a little harder than regular Link Joker decks. Of course, Link Joker was also good at 2013, but they were kind of shafted after Minerva and the other higher tier decks showed up. But as soon as Glendios showed up, the deck got a huge upgrade and start locking the opponent's field. Of course, Glendios is something that we don't have in Vanguard regularly, which is, I guess, instant win, just because if you can lock all 5 of the rear guards, and if they stay, you can activate the effect, and you automatically win. So I think Glendios was good. Not just the auto win really doesn't come in play. What Glendios is really good is because of the power columns it can create with the rear guards and the Vanguard itself. And then of course, locking the opponent's field while attacking with consistent columns is honestly really big in my opinion, and then plus the World End Dragon was really good, just make the deck really consistent. So that's my number 5. Going to number 4, it is the regular Revenger Abyss deck. Of course, mixed with Madra Phantom. I did put this at number 4. Of course, it was dominating after Think Saber actually dropped, because of the fact that the ruling with the mixing clans, they separated it. So the Abyss actually showed a little late performance after Think Saber died. So I do put him as number 4. Of course, at the current meta for English, the Abyss plus Madra Phantom is currently the best deck. For tournament result wise, for English, you'll see this deck is very dominant, and if someone didn't create the Think Saber, honestly, I think Abyss would have been the best deck in the current Japanese meta. So that is my number 4, just because of the fact that it can go Judge Bow, Sword Breakers, draw cards, consistent itself, and then you have the mid cards which can search out ones, and then you can replace the Sword Breaker. So honestly, from that point, Abyss does deserve the number 4 spot. Going on to number 3, of course, as you see in the picture, is Nouvelle. I put him as number 3 because, one, he's still good against Legion decks, and I've seen his performance in Japanese format even when the Legion was out. Of course, it did require a little mix with Prediction Dragons, but honestly, I think it was really good. And then I do put Nouvelle and also Overlord the Great in the same top 3, because Overlord the Great actually showed a lot of performance after the movie set. Of course, on the side, I can say Prominence Glare was really good, but just because Nouvelle was out at that time and the Abyss was really dominating the format, Glare was kind of, well, it was always in the top 3, but I didn't see Glare topping as much as Abyss. So that's why I didn't put Glare in the list. And of course, the number 3 is, as you see, Kageros. So Nouvelle, Prediction Dragons, Overlord the Great. And Overlord the Great actually showed a lot more preference than Glare, so I do put him as number 3. And the only reason why I put him as number 3 is he was still dominating the format until Legions came out, which was between, I guess, set 15 and set 15 to set 16. It was pretty dominating the meta. So I guess Nouvelle does deserve the top 30 spot, honestly. Going to number 2, of course, as you guys all predicted, it is the Cat Butler Riser deck. Cat Butler Riser was actually pretty, it was one of the top tier decks when Set 16 first came out, as you know. And of course, the deck was so good they had to limit it Cat Butler. Of course, the ruling itself was really overpowered, but they had to limit it down, so this actually gives them a top spot at number 2. And for those of you guys that don't know what Cat Butler does, or Cat Butler Riser combo is, you put out the Riser, the Mega Flare, you'll Legion, and then you'll set out a Cat Butler, you'll set out 2 rear guards, and you'll attack with the rear guard, you'll attack with the Vanguard, you'll go Cat Butler's effect, retire it, restand the Vanguard that has a crit. So that itself, and if you have multiple Cat Butlers, you can just attack for multiple times until the opponent just died. So Cat Butler and Riser was one of the better, really good deck, but then again, it was really dominating and too much overpowered, so I still put him as number 2. And then, of course, the number 1 ranking I do put is the Thingsaver Abyss deck. The reason why I put number 1 as Thingsaver Abyss over the Cat Butler plus Risers is because of the fact that Thingsaver actually made Bushiroad change the whole rules from the beginning, just because the deck was so consistent, and then the deck never misrode or anything. Of course, the Cat Butler deck, it did have some flaws compared to the Thingsaver, because Thingsaver was really just dominating with the Wingo Brave. So basically it was a second MLB deck, if you think about it. So it was really dominating just because you'll go Abyss, you'll activate its Legion, attack, and then next turn you'll go Thingsaver, you'll just attack with Thingsaver. Once again, you'll just attack for multiple turns, and if you can restand multiple turns, I think that itself is really broken. So that is my top 5 for the top 5 champion decks of 2004. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you guys comment, rate, subscribe down below. I haven't filmed videos for a while, so I've been really dead. But hopefully you guys will stick with me. And like always, guys, imagine the victory. I am Vanguard. Make sure you guys comment down what your top 5 is.
Ey, ich bin ja so ein geiler Rapper. Ich wichs auf Tittenbilder von meiner Schwester.